All right, good afternoon, YouTube. I hope this finds y'all doing real good, better than you deserve, and all that. We're testing out that coil on our rocket stove, or actually, it's a gasification unit. I'd said that wrong, and when I was telling somebody had emailed me about it, and so I was telling them about it, and it's actually a gasification unit. It's not really a rocket stove. That's why the efficiency is so high in the machine, is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, it's raising the coil because I can touch this and hold it. So that's maybe 120 tops. That's pretty hot, but that's about it, is what I'm saying. And it is bringing it up 197. So I'm going to say an easy 80 degree gain. Somewhere in there, because you just go into steam is what it is. It can't contain it. There's no expansion tank on this, and that's 100 foot of coil that goes up inside this. If it had a pump, it wouldn't be doing this. But I do have the pumps, don't get me wrong. The one over here on this side is dedicated just for this, and this one here dedicates to the floor. Or to heat it through the heating system, where no matter what it is, a coil of any kind. But in this one, but is what is, and we are a little bit too hot for that coil, and it's not a big fire at all. Actually, it's a tiny fire. Let me get a glove and I can pull that open for you. I found the most supreme way to get the air where I want it, and it's about like right there, if you can tell. You will tell in just a second when you see how small that fire is, actually. It just looks big because of the air that's involved. Okay, bring that down and open that up. And see, it's not near as big as it looked. But it was just the cowl. And ooh, that is warm. Whoa. Smoke the glove, man. Okay, don't touch that. Yep. But that's the refractory cement. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to stop and think about that. That actually smarted. Is that's the refractory cement. It keeps bringing the fire, bringing the heat back in the fire. That's why it's burning so clean. And I know I bumped that back together, so it's locked up solid. And but it's definitely clean. And let's see if I can't maybe bump it apart without it completely coming apart on us. Let's get this slip ring out of here. Let's see if I can't move that. Okay, well, that's not too tight. It wasn't all that tight. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. Because that was another email. It was too far into the video to show them how clean this thing burned, and I guess they were looking at something else, or maybe they couldn't see it or something. I don't know. But that's just CO2. Not even carbon monoxide. If you can't tell, there ain't no gray, there's no haze in it whatsoever. And that is burning. I mean, there's the fire. See the fire? There's the split in the pipe, and we're going to zoom right up on that. And there you go. So I hope that gets rid of any doubt whatsoever on how clean this burns. So, okay guys, that's where we're at. We are making steam. We're not making hot water. Unfortunately, we're at 200 degrees. So, yeah. And that's completely open system. It's just boiling off at the top. We'll figure this out. We'll work on it. But as far as performance, can it boil water? Oh, we got that. It got heat and water to a max. Actually, it got it to a point where it's silly. And maybe an expansion chamber upstairs would make this function with this hooked into the main set instead of this tiny tank. This is very small. It's only 30 gallons. And it just boiled that like it was nothing. So, okay, guys, talk to you then.